just finished. I put up my greenery. These are eucalyptus from Shein, eucalyptus garlands, which were £3 something for 2 from Shein. And a garland I bought from a shabby tree in USA online. Got a hook up here. A series of hooks, about 4 or 5 along here. So I've suspended the greenery on it, and then I need this to come down in an arc. So I've suspended it with some wire there, and then the hook of it I've put onto the loop of the garland. I've put onto the hook here, and I will cover it with the greenery afterwards. So I'll show you what that looks like. I should be filling all that area in with flowers later. And now to hang the other side. Decided I want to change the shape of this. Where it dips down in the middle, I want that to arch up more, and then I'll have more of that greenery to use this side as I pull it along. Do is actually pull this along from the middle, take it off the hook, and I've suspended it with wire, and then I can hide that wire with greenery as I go. I've done the same here with this, the next one, and then I've got the rose one the same. I've also taken down the lights, battery lights, just for now. I'm just going to fiddle with this a little bit now to try and get that into more of an art. This will be filled in with more flowers. Not sure if you can see very well, but where this loop is here, I'm going to cover that with the greenery. And the best of these Shein garlands is that you can turn the leaves around on their little base that they're sitting on, to be the right way around, to be the most pleasing view. Which I'll show you there on that one if I can. Twist it and it stays. And I'm going to cover this with those leaves. I'm just fiddling around. Let's see. There's one tucked inside there, which I'm also going to turn around. Let's see how it's going. Bit more fiddling, and I'll have that covered. Probably put something else in there. All these leaves I'll be turning around. Depends how detailed you want to go with it, really. But I want it to all look nice, and so, yeah, just turn them all around to what you want. Same here, will be turned to whatever I need to cover stems. Let's see how that looks. It's just suspend these now. So I wanted to match the other side. Just a little tie there. Just wind the wire around itself and check whether it's the right distance. I'm going to put the other rose garland up there now, before I do any more. I need to suspend this to be the same kind of length as the other one. Now I'm using gold wire because it's what I can find at the moment. I have got green wire, I just cannot find the green wire. Okay, I've got the rose garlands about right. I now just need to lift that eucalyptus garland into the gap between the rose garland and the fern garland. I've got this suspended now. You can see there's wire there, gold wire you can see a bit better. I usually use green. I couldn't find the green wire. So I'll use the greenery now to disguise the wire a bit, and the next stage will be adding in more flowers and wiring them in. I bought 2 of these from the range a couple of days ago. I think they were £3.99. And I'm going to split them up. Get a few flowers there, you see. I'm going to split them up and probably put them through the outdoor wreath, the outdoor garland and the wreaths. Some bought from the range, some are bought from Shein. Shein are very cheap to buy from, but sometimes the flowers that come are also cheap. You just have to kind of take the chance. These are quite nice. These were from Shein, and I think they were about £2 for the whole spray, maybe less than that. These were Shein as well. These red roses, they're quite pretty, quite lovely. They look like dried flowers. And these were about £1.20 for 3, something like that. But okay, it's all trial and error. It doesn't quite look balanced because we've got the pink, and then we've got on the same side we've got that purpley pink and these other trailing purple flowers. Better if we could alternate them, so you've got that one where it is and this one on the inside somewhere to kind of bring it all in together. The idea of putting those lilac-y roses in the top there to bring in this lilac. We'll see how that works. Right, I fixed that in place. I fixed this in place. I had to go and find my green wire because it's a bit sturdier, and I needed that to secure this because it's on a long length of stem, so I needed to secure that at the top. I haven't secured this one in place. This is a separate peony to these ones. This is from that bunch of peonies that I bought from the range yesterday. So I'm going to secure that and some other odd ones here and there. And in the top there, I'm going to secure those lilac-y roses because that kind of tones them in nicely. It brings the lilacs and pinks in together. So this is what you have to think. It's about it being balanced as well as looking the right shape. What I need to do as well is just twist these leaves around so they're in a better position. So instead of seeing the underneath of the fake leaves, you've kind of got the outside. And we need to just twist all these. It's the best of the fake flowers. If you get not good ones, they do look quite nice, and you can shape them because if they're wired like these are on this garland, you can shape them into position. So once you've got it all done, you kind of need to faff about and put everything into position so that it looks its best. I'm not finished yet, but I'm just giving you the idea of what you what you do, you'll notice that side you can't really, it looks a bit less dense, but once I've bent them all in place, that will be fine. So here, just this to under here. See, it's a bit of a process, but it's worth it when it's done. It's a bit of a process. You kind of mess about with it to get it how you want it. But the very fact that you're watching this video means you probably have got the patience to kind of do it. That you've got the wish to do it. So we'll just see how it goes. Just going to check if that's in the right place. Position these leaves to just a better shape. Looks okay. I'll pretty much stay like this, to be honest, once you've got them in place. I will be winding my lights all through them later. The lights are on a battery timer. They're on for 6 hours. Just position this in place, checking it's in the right place before I fix it. And then I'm going to just fix it with some wire. Fasten this in place. Made a little hook in the end to enable it to loop over these garlands, make it a bit more sturdy. Just check the positioning again. I need to wire this actually, it's hooked in. Seems fairly secure. I'm not going to. I'll use some of the thin gold wire, I think, and just position it just to hold it gently. Because it makes it easier for when you take it down. If everything isn't wired, it will be pickled into each other. I mean, I shall just lift the whole lot out of the hooks in theory and get them all down together if need be. Just fasten that in just to make sure. This is almost done. This I think it is. The lights will go through it a little later. I think it's almost done until I get the wreath done for the door, then I might change it a little bit. I'm not quite happy the way this bit of the garland is blowing her about. So I may have to secure that just by adjusting the roses or the other garland, just to kind of give it, grip it a bit. But when I do put the lights on, I can use the lights to hold it in place so it's not blowing about too much. The extra peony I put in that side there, I don't think I need it on the other side because the flowers have kind of filled in quite well. But I may put the odd extra one in. We'll just see how it goes. This is almost done. This I think it is. The lights will go through it a little later. I think it's almost done until I get the wreath done for the door, then I might change it a little bit. I'm not quite happy the way this bit of the garland is blowing her about. So I may have to secure that just by adjusting the roses or the other garland, just to kind of give it, grip it a bit. But when I do put the lights on, I can use the lights to hold it in place so it's not blowing about too much. The extra peony I put in that side there, I don't think I need it on the other side because the flowers have kind of filled in quite well. But I may put the odd extra one in. We'll just see how it goes.